How have the last couple days of training camp been, and what was the focus of today?
It was really good. I thought the first game was good to see how we match up in a real game. I think that's always a little different. And then just working from there, working on our execution a little bit, how we want to play offensively, and defensively more going through our basics a little bit. And today we just played a little bit.
You obviously didn't play in that first preseason game, but what was your biggest takeaway watching?
I thought we did a good job of playing a little faster, and not always calling the play, stuff like that, and which were the main points we talked about going into training camp. So obviously we gotta continue to get better. I was very impressed with Jace, with Jet as well, and just the first preseason game. So hopefully we can get some more with them.
Do you expect to play in one or two of these preseason games this weekend, or how does that work?
Yeah, I definitely want to play, get out there with the guys, and get a couple minutes. Not that much time for a first real game.
You said that they kind of set you out on Saturday just because of all the games you played over the off season. How are you feeling physically, coming off of Norvasc? I know it's kind of a quick turnaround and then getting into camp and doing the important work in camp, but still making sure your body's fresh for the rest of the season.
Yeah, no, body feels fine. It's just about ramping up. Not at a good pace because I did take that week after off, so don't want to shock my body before it even starts. So that was kind of the plan the last couple of weeks, and feel really good. Like I said, we played today, and I was part of that, so it was really fun.
You've had 4 training camps under your belt now. How is maybe your approach different to training camp now that you've got some experience knowing what you need to do individually to get ready for the season?
Yeah, I think it's a lot more about getting to know my new teammates on and off the court. Just talking through a lot more stuff. Obviously, a lot of those guys have a lot of experience in the league and played on some other teams. So just talking through that and how they see certain actions. Whereas in previous training camps, obviously focus a lot on myself and making sure I see minutes.
How just watching Saturday's game, how eager are you to get out there for the first time with those guys and in a game setting? You obviously do it here in the building, but in a game setting against someone else, how eager are you?
Yeah, I'm really excited for it. Especially Ty and obviously Bez. Like I said, they play on a lot of really good teams and bringing a lot of experience, especially offensively. How a lot of good ideas in terms of how we should play. So I think they're going to make the game a lot easier for a bunch of us.
You mentioned thoughts about Noah.
Yeah, I love Noah. Noah's quiet, has a good sense of humor too. But both rookies, honestly, really focused, really professional, really coachable, which I'm really impressed by. You know what I mean? They come in confident at the same time, but when you talk to them and stuff like that, they seem like they're really engaged and want to pick stuff up.
You mentioned Jet earlier, and obviously he had that first preseason game under his belt. How much have you seen him grow in your time with him?
Yeah, I think Jet made a big jump over the off season. Obviously, it wasn't always easy for him here. A lot of guys playing his position. So, like I said, I thought he had a great game and camp as well.
Do you sense a different vibe in this camp? It seems like there's a little bit more focus and kind of seriousness of the task ahead. There's maybe some maturity, maybe something else. But you sense that there's kind of a different feel to this camp, and that you guys feel like you can help.
Yeah, for sure. Obviously, it has to do with what we did in the summer. Has also to do, I think, with just guys being a year older and having another year together where maybe we got out of the season a little frustrated and disappointed. So knowing how important every day is. So definitely feel that a little bit. Awesome. Thanks, guys.